Okay, hello everyone, this is Sean, and this evening, I'm going to show you my toy haul from the Ottawa Pop Culture Expo. So as you can see from here, it's quite extensive and has a variety, so I'm going to try to go alphabetically, which would be with the Funko Pops. So I'll be right back with that. So forgive any glare, that's the overhead light. But you can see the entire, what I bought today there. So I will show them to you one by one. All right, so we have Sarah Connor from Terminator Dark Fate. We have Black and Gold Spider-Man from No Way Home. We also have MJ from No Way Home. And of course on the back it shows you the other figures in that particular line that you can collect. Then of course you get the Back to the Future Dr. Emmett Brown with remote for the car, radiation suit and everything. That's a bit better. It's because of the box it casts a shadow. There you go. And you can see that other figure in the line is Marty himself. Then of course, already in its protective case, which is good, and I bought a whole bunch of protector cases for them, you have He-Man himself. It's nice that they kept the Masters of the Universe script. And you can see the other figures in the line. So He-Man, Prince Adam, Sorceress. Oh, that's Tongue Lasher. Okay. Oh, Cyclone. So that's the one I have in vintage with yellow and blue. Cyclone. Got it. All right. And then you have another Masters of the Universe, Horde Trooper. Oh, so he can hold it in both hands. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to remember that for my Origins one. And here are the figures there. So Clamp Champ, Dragster, Evil Lyn, Horde Trooper, and Merman. Although, for some reason, Merman doesn't have a lot of green, unless it's so... Oh, there's the green. And, of course, from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you have the Super Shredder, you know, from number 2. And if you look, there he is on the side of the box. If you look, you'll see the 4 turtles, Super Shredder, Razor, and Toka. Okay, good. So we know it's from number 2. All right, and then we get into the Star Wars Funko Pop. So I bought this one because he's a mix of light and dark blue, just like the Darth Vader in my Star Wars graphic novel series. So let's see if it tells us anything about his copyright date. Oh, 2021, okay. Oh, I see. So it's a Marvel Comics Darth Vader, apparently. That's neat. Okay. I don't know if he comes with a comic. There is a backing on this, of course. And then, of course, you have Star Wars Unmasked Boba Fett from the book of Boba Fett itself. There's the 2021 Fall Convention, but I found this. Okay, it has its own case, too. That's good. It's a protective Funko Pop case, apparently. All right, let's see what else we have here. From The Mandalorian. Oh, okay. So, you have The Mandalorian holding Grogu, Boba Fett helmeted, Bo-Katan, Dark Trooper, Grogu by himself with Cookies, and Ahsoka. So this unmasked Boba Fett, well, that must be why he's a limited edition special. Okay, good. Then we have the Mandalorian himself. See, that's good. And oh my goodness, look at all those lines. Let's see here. Cara Dune, IG-11. Cool. The Mandalorian himself, yep. Heavy Infantry, Grief Karga, the Client, QR9, the Armorer, Covert Mandalorian, Offworld Jara, and Incinerator Stormtrooper. Okay. And there's one more from store. I got Tobias Beckett, played by Woody Harrelson from Star Wars Solo, A Star Wars Story. So let's see here. Ooh. Focus. There we go. Han Solo, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, Quira, L337, Ryo Durant, Val, Tobias Beckett, that's one I have, Range Trooper, Enfys Nest, and Mud Trooper. So that's all for Star Wars. And then, of course, what I got is the 25th anniversary figure of The Rock. Now, I want to see, is that 25th anniversary of his time in the WWE, also known before the new millennium as the WWF? I would say yes, because 2021. So if that was November of 21, then 25 years since he appeared. Good. And who else is in here? Stone Cold Steve Austin, Chyna, Edge, Drew McIntyre, and Otis. All right, good. So there's something for Dwayne Johnson to sign if I ever meet him. Same with this one. Get Woody Harrelson to sign that one. All right, we're almost done. Then I found the other remaining Jurassic World figures. So there's Dr. Ellie Sattler. Jurassic World Dominion. You can see the other figures in the line. There's a few raptors in there, but what I focused on was the people. And I already have Owen Grady. And I already have Alan Grant, but you'll notice he's not in this line. It's interesting. And Ian Malcolm? Well, I guess he's not in that line. That's interesting. Alan Grant is in a different line. And, of course, Maisie. There you go. Good. So, just two more figures to go. You have Frieza Final Form, which is coincidentally, well, when I first saw him in Dragon Ball Z. Back in the year 2000. Let's see who else is here. Super Saiyan Goku. Vegeta. Shenron. Prince Vegeta. Majin Buu, and Super Saiyan Gohan. Okay. And the final figure that I bought today is Dr. Gero from Season 4. So let's see who else you have here. Cell, first form. Well, I have them already. Super Saiyan Goku, Vegito, Kami, Super Saiyan Gohan, and of course Dr. Gero himself. So let's see if this gives a better angle. Ah, there's a better angle. Just adjust things a bit. So I bought 17 figures today and I already have 5. That makes 22. Now the shelves I have will fit them 5 across, like this, and 2 deep. But I also have space behind the Mark IV DeLorean, beside it. So at least I'll put Doc Brown beside it. As far as who is on the other side, I think it'll be Sarah Connor because she also time traveled. At least until I find Marty. So that's the end of the Funko Pop Part 2. I fill in Part 1 also, and then I'll splice this all together, and that'll be my Funko Pop video number 1. So now I will move on to Star Wars. Be right back. This is going to be pretty short because it is just the figures that I bought of Star Wars, and there was only 3 of them that I could find. So I got Maz Kanata from the Black series. She is number 49, and she is from 2017. So you can see her bio there. Well, I guess this must be from Last Jedi then. And then, of course, you have the reissued vintage collection Boba Fett Prototype Edition. Not only is he made of rainbow-colored parts, well, but his card has a whole rainbow motif, which you can see here. So there's a good close-up of the figure in the box. So I figure I'd hold on to him and keep him in this card back like forever, because I already have Boba Fett's, like 5 different versions. Oh, even the back is rainbow colored too. There's his description. And 2021 Hasbro, so I guess it's produced almost in line for the 40th anniversary. You can see the Star Wars symbol there. That was the same one that was on the Star Wars 40 Years figures that I have from 2017. And then, of course, you have my third figure of the Mandalorian. This is the one before he got his Beskar armor. And I have 2 variants of him with the Beskar armor. One that says vintage and has a blue ring here. Now this guy doesn't have a blue ring. So when I unbox the Mandalorian figures, I'm going to keep the blue ringed ones in their package and unbox the ones without the blue ring, because I suspect the blue ring ones are a rare variant of some sort. See, he doesn't even have one on that side. And he is the vintage collection, of course. And he is from 2019, so that's already 3 years old. That's good. You can see the other figures in the line here. Let's see. Mandalorian, Cara Dune, Remnant Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper, Princess Leia from Yavin, Sith Trooper, Shadow Trooper, and Jawa. For that matter, let's take a look at the... Well, there is nothing. You see, it just shows Boba from Empire Strikes Back. That's it. So that's a pretty short... Oh, wait. There is one more thing. Ceramic coasters. I got 4 for $20, and here is the Baby Yoda one with his soup and in his pram. So that is the Star Wars pickups from the Ottawa Pop Culture Expo. So I'll be back with the next thing in line, which will probably be Masters of the Universe. See you then. In the Masters of the Universe is the with microphone Snake Mountain. They said it would work. They didn't have a battery. I'm going to test it now. I heard something. I hear something. I'll be back. It does echo. You can hear it echo, but not... It echoes a bit. But it echoes just as much without it. Let me see. You can hear that. Let's try now. There we go. Here we go. You can hear it crackling. Crackle. Yeah. It somewhat works. It's just the ports are corroded. But the thing is, you have it. You have these stickers that you can see here. Both on the floor and, of course, here. And you have... I'll take a look at the outside. So you see on the outside, the microphone itself forms a kind of snake section. There are a few pieces missing, of course, including the bridge on the front, but see the ledges? So Skeletor could stand there, or he could stand behind here, and there's stairs. So Skeletor is probably going to stand right there. In fact, I'll get him out now so he can. Be right back. Got to take him off his base, of course, but don't worry, I'll save that base for later. Just got to make sure he poses correctly. Yeah, he has a tendency to fall. Okay, 1 minute. There. There you go. There he is. He's not falling. And he's perched on top of his castle, which is what you should expect. So that's good. I like that. So I'll move on to the next piece. All right, so you can see here the micro action figures that I picked up. And you can see them compared to the Mega Construx figures, which are a perfect scale for the 24 scale model car. So it looks like these micro action figures might be, oh, I don't know, 48 scale. And I happen to have a couple of 42 scale fighter jets. Now, I think they come with figures. But in case they don't. And you know what else? I have the 24 scale Rambo chopper, so it seems to make sense to me, since I have two different He-Mans, one from the Roton and one from the 5-figure set, it seems to me that one of the He-Man should be sitting in the pilot seat of the Rambo chopper while he drops Rambo off, because maybe Rambo was based on He-Man. Because I have a little army figure that should stand in for Rambo. Alright, and here is a close-up of the figure itself with a little card and a symbol, 3 points of articulation, so it's probably legs, head, and arms. You can see something on the back. So I have He-Man, Skeletor, and Teela. I just don't have Battle Cat. Micro scale, so it's almost like Micro Machines, but that's quite good. World's smallest, okay. And then you have Skeletor himself. You can see him here. Fade sculpt. I mean, there's only so much they could do at that scale. It's weird because He-Man actually looks much more realistic at that scale than Skeletor does. But he has a stand anyway. And let's see, well, 2020, okay, good. There you go, and that's what he looks like outside of his stand. Good. And then, of course, you have Teela herself. There she is. Well, she looks remarkably like her vintage figure, which I have. And, of course, that's her without the snake section. Does she have her staff? I think it's in there. It's probably behind everything. Okay, good. So that is those figures, and I will show you the Origins figure I picked up. Oh, but wait, since we're on the vintage, one moment. In this case, my childhood book will help me identify the two figures. Because I have, here we go, Leech. Yeah, that's Leech, all right. And the thing is, you press the lever on his back, and he actually does produce air. Oh yes, there we go. You can hear it. Definitely air, all right, good. And he has suction cups, which will help him stand better. So he won't actually need to stand. Then you have Mantenna. Here we go. There he is. Now, I don't know if his eyes pop out or not. Are they supposed to? Oh my gosh, they do. There you are. So there, his eyes have popped out. And then you have Mosquitor. Now, the button on the back, they said, should slowly drain away the blood. Oh yeah, you can see it draining now. It's amazing. You get one that's the function still works after all these years. There you go, see? And then there it is. It's slowly draining away. And then it replenishes over time. That's brilliant. So there they are. Picture. Okay, so I will move on with the one Origins figure I found today. Alright, I'm back again. So here is the one Origins figure I was able to find. Ninjor. It's not a figure I had before, either in Origins or Vintage MOTU. So you can see him here. Didn't even know there was such a figure, but that's something I'll have to look for at the next toy convention, which will be the end of July in New England. You can see the waves here. So there's Stratos. I already have him. Hordak with his cape and everything. Well, that's probably the Buzzsaw Hordak I have. Skeletor. Oh, Triclops. And Ninjor himself. Okay, and this is copyright 2020, I think. Yep, good. And there's his scene. Ninjor versus, looks like Fisto. And King Randor. You can see King Randor on the right there. So I'll put him up on the shelf and then I'll move on to the next thing. So I'll be right back. Okay, so these figures are from a little known 80s toy line called Starcom. Guys with magnetic feet, like the one I have from 1989. He's missing an arm right now, and he's missing one of his foot magnets. But what I did is I painted it instead of the whiteout, so it looks like it's blended in. And he sits right on Thunderhammer beside the captain, who's missing his head, as you can see here. And then, of course, there's the other two Starcom figures that I got. I believe it was the end of March at the Ottawa convention, just before I went to the Mississauga one. So anyway, you have the three figures here and their little vehicle. This thing is supposed to move. And then you drive the vehicle along, and it's supposed to... well, he demonstrated it. It's supposed to move. So it moves that way. Oh, maybe you push this button. Let's see. Well, anyway, it moves into different positions. And the Starcom figures are meant to fit. You can see too. There we go, see? It's working now. There you go, see? Move them up. And you can see the two driver's seats they'll fit into in the front there. And their magnetic feet will stick to those magnetic pads. Okay, so that's good. I will just set them down here for now. And put the other three figures leaning up against Thunderhammer, and I'll be back. The good thing is that Starcom figures, like the Air Raiders figures and like the MOTU Mega Constructs, can actually fit behind this on the seats of 24 scale model cars, which means, of course, they'll fit in the Rambo Chopper as well. So there's another alternative for the Rambo Chopper pilot. Anyway, I'll be back with the DC Hot Wheels. Anyway, here are 4 out of the 5 DC Hot Wheels, so I think I found Wonder Woman herself. And on the back, you should be able to see all 5 vehicles. So Wonder Woman, I believe that's Cyborg, Superman, Batman, and the Flash. So there's the second Hot Wheel. Third one is Superman himself. And the fifth one, because I don't have the fourth one, is the Flash himself. So I will put them on the hangers in the closet. Be right back. Closet's full. I'll have to try the other room. But I will show you the other figure I have. Be right back. Since we're on the subject of Air Raiders, I found a second Air Raiders comic for just $1. This is, let's see, which issue is this? Well, good, it's still $1 just US, just like it was before. Let's see here. 1986, look. So that's even before the toy line was produced, but it might help prove that my Air Raiders came from a, Volume 1, Issue number 4, May 1986. Good. Good. So you got all the pages here. That's brilliant. So I will, I'll put the Air Raiders comic with my first one, and then I will move on to the next figure, which you can see lying right there. Be back. So you're going to be wondering why I have all 3 RoboCops out here, and that is because I bought the other 2 at a flea market, but I never had an intact chest version before. So what I'm going to do here is take the helmet off the battered one, put it on the intact one. Yes, I know the helmet's a bit damaged. He was probably missing it. So actually, if you want to think about it, you could actually put, since this is a damaged helmet, it actually does belong on this one. But you can at least give him his gun. There. At least you can give him his gun. He's intact, and unlike this one who's missing his chest piece, he does not have a battered head. Battered nose. See how his nose is battered? Well, mine isn't. So that's good. You've got the 3 RoboCop figures now, so I'm just going to sit them up on the stand, and I'll be back. Alright, so you have all 3 of RoboCop sitting on the shelf next to 2 Terminators and Lord Dredd, so I'll call that the 80s shelf. Now you can see how they're noticeably bigger than Mega Construx, so they won't fit in the 24 scale model car. So that is the last things are the 25th anniversary Star Trek magazine. That's from 1991. The Jurassic Park / Jurassic World ceramic coaster. The Garfield coaster. He's busy eating his lasagna. Yeah, there's a clearer view. And there's a clearer view of the Jurassic World / Jurassic Park logo. And of course, I got Sonic the Hedgehog because I remember playing him in 1992. So that is the end of my toy haul video made up of various different parts, different sections. Oh, and one more thing. I found the Tasha Yar figure from Galoob, 1988 actually, before they made the Playmates figures. So now I have something for Denise Crosby to sign at Ottawa Comic-Con on Labor Day weekend. And to complete my Funko Pops collection, there is the Skeletor riding Night Stalker Funko Pop. It's called Pop Rides, this one. So that is it. That is all for the collection. You can see how I have a few stands left over. But I put Mosquitor on the brown stand, just like Beastman, because he has brown on his shoulders and everything. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to arrange the MOTU display so that Castle Grayskull is on the right side behind the good guys, and well, Castle Grayskull will be on the right behind Prince Adam and a sky sled, and Snake Mountain will be on the left. So I'll be back. Well, you can hear the microphone working now. You can hear it staticky. Doesn't. Well, at least it made some sound. At least it made some sound. That's good to know. There. Off. On. Off. New picture. New picture of MOTU. So you have Castle Grayskull side by side with Snake Mountain, with the evil mounts in front of Snake Mountain and the good mounts in front of or beside Castle Grayskull. So I'm quite happy with that. But just give me a minute. That looks like the back side of Snake Mountain. 1 second. That was the back side. There's the front side. You can see the big snake at the front. I tried to put Skeletor on that ledge. He wouldn't fit. But I know who will fit. Orko. He'll fit. No one else seems to fit, but I'm quite happy with my Vintage Masters of the Universe collection. I will have to write down, like find a list of all the figures, including Cyclone, that I now possess. And then I will have to make up a list of the missing vehicles. Now, I'm not sure if Night Stalker and Stridor count as mounts or vehicles, but I know Battle Ram is a vehicle, Road Ripper is a vehicle. And we definitely know that Panther and Battle Cat do count as mounts. And of course, so does the Roton. So that's all for now. That is all the different sections of my video for the Ottawa Pop Culture Expo, split up into their various sections of toy lines so that I can eventually splice them together and, do the next part of each collection. The next part of the MOTU collection, part 4. The next part of the Star Wars collection, etc. So that's all for now, and I will, this Friday, I'll post the video for, I think it's going to be the Vintage and Origins Part 3. That's when I unbox some, put the stands on the figures, and I will probably try to add this to the end of it. But we'll see, maybe this will be Part 4 all by itself. So talk to you all later. Hope you have a good weekend, and we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.